Also, the game is like quiet right now, so it might get better once things balance out. Still? Okay. Let me know now. Also, let me know. The game looks really dark. Unnecessarily dark. We're gonna have to throw a filter on here. We had to do this with last epoch as well. I mean, this particular area is darker than the rest. But yeah, I had to do this. 40% voice and 60. Okay, so we're getting better. We're getting better. Now I just need to put a filter. Okay. Video delay, yeah, so we need to do some kind of not face mask, we need maybe a color correction? What other options are there? Sharpen chroma key video, noise gate, compressor, limiter, expander. No, maybe a color correction because it does seem very dark. I don't remember what I did for last epoch. Put some kind of filter on it so that it can get brighter. So, pretty sure it was this. Okay. We're gonna fix this, don't worry. There, that should be better. Now you can actually see what's going on. Saturation may be a bit, but so I should have adjusted the mic and stuff some more. So let me know if it got better. The video quality still looks a little off, but bit overkill now. And color looks a bit red and black is blurring out. Let's see here. Let's see here. Problem is we're gonna have, this is like Final Fantasy only. So what we gotta do, I think, is turn the brightness down a little bit. Turn that down a bit. Does that look better? I lowered the contrast, so that should help. It's definitely not going to be perfect because of just the nature of the beast, you know, but we're going to try to get as close to it as possible without it looking like absolutely awful. But I feel like it looks okay right now. see what you mean by the red. But some of it is just gonna be no idea if it's the 720 that's making the black. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's gonna definitely lose a little bit when going into when going through the capture card, and you know, then it's gonna lose a little bit also getting put on Twitch. I feel like what I see now is okay. It's a little less red, but if I try to lower the brightness and the contrast anymore, it's gonna get too dark. So let's see. And also, that may be what's making it really red is the fire. So I can mess with it more, but I'm kind of scared, to be honest. So I think we came from there. I could take a stab at changing it some more, if you think it really needs it. Let's get away from the fire.
We'll split up and shoot for the last train home. Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
Is the volume better now too?
Later then.
Yeah, let's also change this from. Let's go back to the creator dashboard. That way I can see everything. Oh, watch party is right on creator dashboard. Okay. Cool. Cool. Thanks, Naya. You always come through, homie.
Hey, I'd like my money now.
You always come
You can
through,
have it once we're back at base.
helping me fine tune. I feel like streaming is like a non-stop fine tuning process. Because, you know, this game has a certain volume level.
Yoo-hoo.
Because it's PS4,
I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
but then something else
Of
can
course
be
not.
PC.
It's healing
You
material.
know, when the PC is coming
You can
through,
have it for saving my
capture
life.
card's a little different.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Come on, Cloud, just trying to make moves on you, bro.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
Such a tough
you do
guy.
know what I was, right?
Such a tough guy. Now yeah, nice. Now we can put the pre-order materia on. Set materia to your weapons and armor. Try setting the healing materia to your buster sword in tutorial. You can set materia to weapons and armor through materia. Press X. So I imagine that one we already have is fire. Set materia. The slots in the top row are for your weapon and the bottom for your armor. Select an empty materia slot and press X. Yeah, so we got fire. Select the healing materia from the list and press X. I needed a good cure. Materia set to your equipment allows you to use new spells and abilities and boost your stats. Find a combination that works best for you. This is the tutorial. I gotta find. Well, let me open my system, but I gotta figure out how to get the materia that I got from.
Okay, I was only trying to help.
Pre-order.
Oh, Before I forget,
claimed
here's a
it,
little
but
something extra for being so brave.
I
That
don't
really was the ride of
I
a
thought it would
lifetime.
just be my
Well,
inventory.
see you on the train.
Oh wait, maybe this is it. Summoning materia grants you the ability to call a powerful ally to your party's aid. A single summoning materia can be set to a weapon's materia slot. When facing a formidable enemy in battle, the entity slumbering within a set summoning materia may begin to stir. Again, the summon gauge will appear. Okay. So now, hopefully, because we've claimed it, acquired it. So, oh nice, yeah, here it is. I imagine, yeah, nice, it's got its own. Deals fixed damage, ultimate attack 10,000 needles, so I think it does 10,000 damage. What do you think? Should we do the cactar? Or should we do the chocobo chick? Deals damage. Fire, ice, lightning, wind. Oh, looks like it shoots one of each. Possibly. Ultimate attack, choco flare. Which one should we do? Chocobo chick? Cactar. Both are cool. Yeah, both are cool looking. There's the third one, Carbuncle, but I haven't gotten him yet. Or he's like the third pre-order bonus that I didn't get. Can never go wrong with Cactar. Boom. Okay. We'll see how that works. I think that's it. I don't think we have any. Yeah, no other equipment we can. Came from there. Just gonna explore around. You never know where stuff's hiding. I don't think I'd be breaking Shinra boxes though at this point. I think if I found anything, it'd be treasure chests. So not letting me.
We head for the station. Then we take the train to your sister's.
Yeah, I think when you level up the materia, you learn the spell, and then you don't need to keep. Yeah, see, we're looking for these things over here.
Immediate evacuation is advised. If you observe
Good to go.
any
All right. Just find $50 laying on the floor.
you may alternatively contact security headquarters. I repeat,
So I'm just looking for those.
this is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. Unidentified intruders
What
have
did I set?
detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1.
Make sure I set my Steam.
Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing
I
fire.
want to set my Steam thing
In
to
response, a disaster warning has been issued in
Final
sectors 1
Fantasy
and 8.
7 Remake.
Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous. Immediate evacuation is advised.
Colors look a little better now, right?
If you
Like
observe
since we're
any
out of the like
behavior, please inform the
fiery,
Bureau of Public
extremely
Security
like red
Office. You may
saturation.
alternatively contact security headquarters.
Although the shadows do get quite pixelated, but
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency
I think
Operations
that's kind of the nature of the beast.
Intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions
I think if I got like a 4K streaming device,
in response.
it probably would have been better, but that's like $200.
Structures in the area are at
So in the event that like
rendering the entire sector hazardous.
my stream really takes off and
Is advised.
I'm getting like donations
Observe
and
any suspicious behavior. Please inform the
subs and stuff like that,
Here!
and then maybe I'll upgrade to the 4K one. Then we have like consistent like 100 viewers. Then we'll be like, time to upgrade. Looks better now, yeah. Cool.
I'm on top of the rubble.
I think it was the area we were in. It was just the fire was making everything look really red and
Be careful you
saturated.
don't fall, okay?
There we go. Surprised? It seems like even though the PlayStation is going into here, the desktop is not going into my headphones, which is weird. The mic is. I have both plugged in here, but it's only pulling the mic. Oh wait, I think I know why. Because I have the sound muted. If I unmute it, I should hear the game. Yep. There we go. Okay. It's a little behind though. Excuse me.
What? Why?
Sustenance. Okay. That looks like a long alleyway, but I think that might be. On the map, you can check your current scenario objective in the layer away. See, it looks like that alleyway is not where it wants us to go necessarily, so.
It's terrifying.
Don't
Oh,
worry.
okay.
We'll get you looked at soon enough. Pretty sure the guys from Sector
I was
7 are
gonna
on
say.
their way. Once they
Let's
get
see
here,
if I
would
could
you-
sneak by, but
Exactly. Thanks.
this lady's blocking the.
You can still walk?
Hey, can you hear me? If you can, give us a sign. Got
No way to like cheese access to that. Hallway.
Station's intact.
Do you know why it's called Final Fantasy? I do actually. I very much do, because I played like every single one, and my dream job was working for Square Enix. It's called Final Fantasy because at the time Squaresoft wasn't doing so well with their games, and they decided to try their hand at making a fantasy game, and it was going to be their last shot for success. And so they decided that it was going to be their final fantasy game, which is how it led. When Naomix asked me if I know why it's called Final Fantasy, and I was like, well, sir, I do happen to know why it's called Final Fantasy. Yeah, my wife asked me the same question. Why Final Fantasy? Oh shit. It's Sephiroth. I don't remember him being that much taller than Cloud. Because like in the original game, they're just like little pea pods. But yeah, I knew it.
He couldn't be.
Everybody everybody knows it. The wife knows the deal. Everybody. He saw that story on a YouTube, was rather heartwarming. I agree, man. It was very heartwarming, and you know what? Square Enix puts out some really, really good RPG games. there are a few that are hit and miss, and I don't necessarily mean only Final Fantasy, just they make some really killer games. When I pick up a Square Enix game, I know that I'm gonna relatively be pretty entertained and pleased with what I'm playing. I would say probably the only exception would be Final Fantasy 13. Wasn't a huge fan of that. It was, if they made it a movie, it would have been amazing. I love just watching it on YouTube. But as a playable experience, not my favorite. Sephiroth! Dun, dun, dun.
Wait. You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask.
Famous
Our
of medicine.
beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud.
Damn, they did such a good job on him.
Were the planet to
I
die,
tried to play a game with the
so
same
many
main
things
character.
would be lost. Your hometown, it burns so bright.
A game with the same
sound
main
of her
character.
voice,
From Final Fantasy
bleeding
13, you had to
despair.
turn back time
the shiver
and shit.
of her flesh.
Concept was
yielding to
cool, but the
cold
port was
steel.
bad as F. On PC. Wait, there was a
That which
game with
binds us
lightning?
together would be no more, and
On
I
PC?
would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing.
Was it one of the
Run, Cloud. Run away.
Breath of Lightning Return? Oh, that was
You
like
have to
part 2 or
leave.
something.
You have to
Because
live.
that was it was a trilogy. The 13 games.
You bastard!
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
There's like 3 of them. It got like really crazy. Like first it was about you were trying to help the people
Don't
who
see
were
anything.
like infected with that
Fumes
mark
from all the Mako, maybe.
that were getting like purged.
All right.
And
You got
then
this.
yeah, where it was like you found this kid who was like a timekeeper and you were like traveling all over time, and then like lightning ended up being some kind of like god or something. It was like freaking wacky. As a game, like I wasn't a huge fan of the battle system. What was it called? Like paradox or para something? Paradigm system or whatever. I wasn't a huge fan of it. The summons were cool though, how like they were like vehicles that turned into them. Yeah, I think you had to judge people and send God souls back to the kid. Yeah, the kid send good souls back. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Like I said, like the story was interesting because it was like really out there, but like as a game to play, it was kind of weird.
This place got hit too?
Not my favorite Final Fantasy, but a good story at least.
What's happening down there?
You are advised to stay
Let's see.
to the area immediately.
Why does it want me to talk to this lady?
Sure, we could try the alley, but is getting to the station really worth breaking our necks over?
Yes, because we won't.
Please leave your residences at once.
Okay.
My family, they're at the station. I'll just
Why won't anyone
Can't go
help
this way.
me? Happened so fast. One moment he was there.
Dun, 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 dun,
Are we
dun, dun.
trapped here? Shooting for the station? Take the alley and climb up to the roof of that building at the end, and you're practically there.
If you make it that far.
Have caused numerous ongoing fires.
Yeah, let's
Many
go.
homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave your residences at once. I repeat. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. An evacuation order has been
Stays pretty true to like the linear
Expressway.
passageway of the first one,
Vacate the area
or the original. But I don't necessarily mind that. I'm not looking for some kind of open world RPG for Final Fantasy, you
It
know?
is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave your residences at once. I repeat. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center.
Shinra.
An evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway. You are advised to vacate the area immediately. The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave
Yeah,
your
take it off my
residences
nose.
at once. I repeat.
Man,
This is an
what a
alert from the
mess.
Shinra Emergency Operations Center. An evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway. You are advised to vacate the area immediately. The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain
we want to get our
indoors.
toys.
Leave your residences
Not now,
at once.
honey. I'm sorry.
I repeat. This is an alert from the
3
Shinra
potions,
Emergency
yeah.
Operations Center.
That's one thing I noticed in this game is you use healing items a lot. A lot.
How do they expect us to evacuate?
Loveless Street. Something purple over there.
The fires
We
can't
should be
reach
fine,
us.
as long as Reactor 8 stays
Damage isn't
online.
as bad as I thought. I had a feeling. Something bad was going to happen.
There's the Shinra patrols. I don't know if they're gonna let me.
I knew something
Don't
like this
let
would
the
happen
intruder
today.
escape. He must be close.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. The area near the
Security's
expressway
everywhere.
is extremely dangerous.
Yeah, they're not gonna let me get to that item until.
Are instructed
Don't let the intruder escape.
No need to make it harder for yourself.
train station. Please take a detour.
Until they go away.
Avoid the plaza near the expressway.
Good. Military's here.
Train services may be suspended without warning. Should this occur, you are paid to spend
Those evil eyes.
You are too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
for you.
Huh? A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
Just my luck.
I heard that, you know.
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer. In your case... it's on the house.
Huh?
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
Look, I'm involved in things. Dangerous things.
Oh, I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your distance.
Wait, you think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about?
Oh, Aerith.
Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to sell...
Help me! What are they?
Uh-oh.
Drop your weapon!
Are you blind?
You know, you're right.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
Sword on the ground! Right now!
We're gonna fight these guys? I guess so.
All right. Shit. Enough.
Abilities, no, spells. I was trying to see where the
Need a light?
summon menu was, but that must be something different.
Not bad.
Well, that's where Shinra people are, but this is where Aerith went. That's where it wants me to go. Oh, but we could probably pick up the purple thing now.
There he is! You're not going anywhere!
HQ, this is Sector 8 Unit 4. We have eyes on the target. We need backup. I repeat, this is E4 requesting immediate backup.
Here it comes. Nothing to it.
Can't help, I suppose. Oh, materia. An orb of deadly dodge. Interesting. Mikey's awake. Hello? Yeah, cameras are the one that's lit up green. Hi, say hi guys. This is little Mikey. You can see on this one where it's coming up. Say hi. Say hi, Neo. You're the best, Neo. Say thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for watching. Seeing if it lets me go get that other one. It's over here. Does it let me?
Hey,
Yeah,
you
it
there!
does. Nice. Well, that guard dog trouble though.
Still in it. Calling fire. Going in. Let's go.
Neo said hello, Junior.
Avoid the plaza near the expressway. Train services may be suspended without
What's
warning.
up?
Should this
There we
occur,
go.
your patience and understanding are requested.
We got an HP up material. Nice.
An alert from SIMA Emergency Operations Center. The area near the expressway is still extremely dangerous. Those in the vicinity are instructed to leave immediately. If you need to access the train station, please take a detour and avoid the plaza near the expressway. Train services may be suspended without warning. Should this occur, your patience and understanding are requested. I repeat,
So it's a good thing that we checked this because we got that materia.
Emergency Operations Center. The area near the expressway
This map is small
still
enough to where
extremely dangerous.
it's not that hard to search things.
Are instructed
Don't see anything down there, so that eliminates that. And then this is where we fought those extra guys. That's where I imagine it wants me to go because of Aerith. Or flower peddler. But then that's the fountain, so I feel like that would show a cutscene too.
All clear.
Is it though?
Show me your hands!
Let's do this. No escape. Here we go. Try this.
Got him with that one.
No holding back. Let's finish this. Not bad.
Took a lot of damage in that fight. That's why healing items are so important. Because you take like so much unavoidable damage.
expressway is still extremely dangerous.
I'm sure like it'll get better once you like really start getting a grasp on the combat and stuff, but as of right now, since there's like kind of nothing that really plays like this,
Without warning. Should this occur, your
it's
patience
still
and understanding are
pretty new.
I repeat,
Hey Mikey, you watching the stream, Mikey Jr.? Now you can almost see him in the camera. I see like a little hand there. Kind of scared to go there because
Just give it up! Don't run! Trigger!
Let's do this.
Box him in! Box him in! There's nowhere to run!
Burn. Let's do this. It's over.
Target sighted! I repeat, target sighted! For immediate deployment!
well, they're bringing in the big guns now. curious if these guys just keep spawning. It's like a lot of them.
Locked and loaded.
Busy?
No holding back.
God, I can't pick up anything.
Here we go. Enough. That's that. All right. But the rooftops look clear.
Alright, so I think that's telling us to go somewhere else, so now I think we came
Don't
too
let
far.
him get away, no matter what.
Oh. I thought Final Fantasy 7 was turn-based. The original was turn-based, but they tried to make it modern. I don't have.
No holding back.
Yeah, the original was turn-based, and you had time to really plan out good things. But this is like
Enough.
you gotta know what you're doing in time.
That's that.
There's like this is normal mode too, so it's like this is normal mode, so it's like you have to kind of know what you're doing. In normal mode, otherwise, basically what happens is like what you see to me, like I just get stomped on. Not necessarily stomped on, but
Message from aerial recon. They want us to lock down the station area.
Get ready.
like this, opening up the tactical mode will at least slow down time and give me to think, but I try to do things like quick.
It's over. That's that.
With like using the quick
I'd be
menu
better
and
off
stuff.
trying my luck somewhere else.
Like I could just hold L1 and bring up the commands for the spells, but then time doesn't slow, so maybe I'm actually doing myself a disservice for not slowing down.
Area east. The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires.
Our target's just one man. We'll get him.
Not going to the station anytime
It's like
soon.
Please leave your residences at once.
I have to go that way after all.
This is an alert from the Sinla Emergency Operations Center.
Let me know if you need my help, though. You need my help? What do you need? What does that mean exactly? You don't want to be alone? You're not alone. How can I help? Should have a parry system as well. Think that could work really well with this kind of combat. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a block. I don't know if there is a parry. I know there's an auto one. There's the guarding and evading. You'll notice I don't really guard that often. It's guarding doesn't work against ranged characters. So if like, and you'll see most of them are shooting at me, so that doesn't really help me. I wonder if it would at least give me a little bit of things back. Oh, I imagine you probably can't just whip these things out in every battle. Looks like only looks like only like boss battles can you summon.
Evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity.
I think we have to go down that way. Over there.
The Sector 8 expressway.
Nom nom time for Mikey. Now we'll go on the rooftops. Looks like they do stop spawning.
Looks like the station's crawling with public security.
Over there! Open fire! Shoot to kill!
Close call.
Be advised! Target approaching residential area! Seal all action immediately!
Target sighted! Get him!
It's all or nothing now.
No, I'm not gonna miss loot. Of course not. And all this trouble just because I was saving that girl from spirits. You girls are nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble. Oh, ow, I'm getting attacked already?
Don't underestimate him!
That it?
Hey, you can block.
Here we go.
I'll show you.
Oh, come on, I totally dodged that.
Enough.
Can you handle fire?
Need a light?
Nope. No.
Nothing to it.
Saving my MP for the cures. Or as much as I can at least. In some instances of using fire like we just saw. But I don't want to burn too many potions. Because I know you're so heavily reliant on it.
I see him!
So I should probably use this more. Like I've done. So it at least slows down time a little.
Sorry.
It gives me
Not
time
bad.
to react and plan things out. Hoping that would give me MP. Usually when you break those things open, you get MP back from them.
Confirmed! Target has entered residential area! All lockdown is in effect!
They don't seem very happy.
All units,
Uptown Plaza. A security lockdown is now in effect.
Eyes on the target! You're mine now!
Do not
Bring
enter
it.
outside for any reason. An announcement will be made when the lockdown has been lifted. I repeat. This is an alert from the Shinra
Don't see
Emergency
that coming.
The suspect, Jasper One Boston, has been sighted in the vicinity of Uptown Plaza.
Nothing to it.
A security lockdown is now
See, in
in
that
effect.
situation, that
Residents are
I think was
instructed
probably a better use of
not
the
enter
system
outside for any reason.
and how I've been using it. I see someone glowing over here.
I repeat.
I don't know if it's an item or what.
moving to intercept!
No, it's not an item.
Get the bastard!
From like just
Was never in doubt.
easy pickings. Can I go up there too? There's a guard up there, so. Who are these guys?
Here we go. Shit.
Ready whenever.
That kind of cheese. You could sneak up behind them when they're not facing you. Take down their shield. 300 them in the choke point, as I like to call it. Yeah, normally that's a good idea. I was trying to do that, but those guys with the shield, they make it hard to get around behind them. To do like a attack. Leaking. Wonder if this is the same bottle. Here you go, love. Yeah, I wiped it all down. Yeah, 'cause it was wet from leaking. Put my glasses on so you can see a little better some of this text. There we go. So we can save. I know we auto save, but I'm gonna manual save. Takes a little bit, but I'd rather have the manual save than the auto. Who knows, man? Things can get corrupt very quickly. Right, they're behind me again. And then we'll hop up to there afterward.
He's here.
Deal with the other guys first.
Let's do this. See ya.
Alright, not too shabby. Every bit of movement hurt. Started to work out again now that I got nothing to do the next month or two. Dude, that's smart. Like, I don't know if you're finding, you know, the same situation as I am, but since we're trying to avoid like food shopping a lot so that we don't increase our chance of getting sick and like passing it on to Junior, we're just like ordering a lot of food, so a lot of like, you know, pasta, pizza, sushi, like, you know, so I call it the quarantine 15. Gaining like 15 pounds, so it's hard to, like I work from 9 to 5 Eastern time, and then like, you know, finding the time to play games and like help with the dogs and the kids and stuff afterwards, it just doesn't leave me with too much time afterwards. So I find myself doing like doing like push-ups, and that's it for now. I have like a DDR pad.
Let's finish this.
Some enemies will occasionally bind your party members and unlock all types of characters bound and able to act quickly switch to the character. Yeah, that'd be great if I had another character. But my wife is right. She tries to get me to take steps, but it's really hard to leave my computer.
Back in it.
What's going on?
All right.
But I have DDRs. I just need to find time to like actually do it. But it's like, you know, when I have time I could be streaming too. Okay,
You're done.
No, I told it to lock on.
I'll show you.
It's still sleeping.
Here it comes.
Ah, he moved up the last second.
You won't get through.
Let's do this. Calling fire.
Oh, we got them both.
Got it?
Okay. That works. Kinda was going to move in with my girlfriend, so I quit my job. And then the virus came and it just messed with every plan I had. Oh no. So the moving is on hold for now, and as I already had quit my job, the virus kind of shot me like, dude, that sucks. So bad. I imagine they're not like willing to take you back. Like, hey, I had all these things that I was gonna do, but then this virus hit, so can I just undo that fire, please? Damn, that's tough. Do you like still visit your girlfriend, or are you guys just kind of doing like the distance relationship quarantine thing? Cause like even if you're not like moved in with her yet, like, you know, I don't know if you're at least still staying there. That freaking sucks, dude. Though that literally killed everything you had on the horizon. I hear like machinery with this truck, or am I gonna have to fight one of those robos? That's what I like, those Shinra boxes. Fill up my MP. When I had like the first like really big boss fight, I ended up using a lot of Phoenix potions too, so it's not really a bad item to have either. Ooh, this has a materia slot. Nice. Increase the potency and effects of deadly dodge. I think you can do it like a dodge attack. Long story short, he did offer my job back, as the other dude who was going to take my spot didn't answer him. So I took it back. And then the next day the dude answered, so damn dude. So his boss offered him his job back, as the guy that was gonna take his spot didn't answer. So he took the job, but then the next day the guy answered. So the boss gave it to the guy who he gave it to, so he lost it again. That sucks, dude. He said, but she's still visiting on the weekends, but as she is working in a kindergarten, we have to be a bit careful. Wait, are your schools not canceled? Because most of the schools near me, like almost all of them, not even some of them, just all of them are all canceled and doing homeschooling. Is she still going in? Because I totally get what you mean. I totally get what you mean, because that is a risk, for sure. Please don't do that. Yeah, because she's like at constant risk for being in contact with kitties. Because you don't know who in the families have it. That's whack though if you guys still have school, because it's so dangerous.
End of the line, punk! I'm gonna enjoy this.
Nice bird. Nice fireball in the middle of them. It's gonna be nice to get this guy.
Burn! You can't win! Do your
He's melee though, so I should be able to counter him. Yep, we countered him. Still.
Try me. Try this.
My problem is this leaves me open.
I see you.
Now we got the summon gauge.
You're done.
Wow. We're gonna consider this guy forming a foe. We're just gonna knock him down.
Move in! Don't let him escape!
HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
Wait! I know that.
No contact. They were, but as Norwegian is stupid, they are opening them again, as they think they have control. Everyone is against it, but not the government.
Won't be joining us after all.
No need to assume the worst. I'm sure
But
he's
as Norway
fine.
is stupid.
You saw him in action, didn't you?
Should have been an edit
Guy's
button
a
for me to
soldier.
use.
Goddamn one-man army.
You think he's a keeper?
Yeah. Well, at least you guys aren't leading in the amount of deaths from the corona. We're not doing smart things either.
What the hell you been up to, huh?
Giving public security the runaround. That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
Well, can't argue with results, huh? What?
Yeah, like, even though we close schools and like businesses and stuff, the
Wait.
people here are still really stupid
Got a
and are
question for
walking
you all.
around, like going
What?
to parks, walking dogs, riding bikes.
Ever been
So
attacked by an invisible enemy?
it's not really stopping.
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
Thought they were invisible.
They were, at first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
A new Shinra weapon, maybe?
More like a panic-induced hallucination.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Yeah,
Suit
we got a lot
yourself.
of dark
Come on,
numbers
let's
due to
move
lack
on.
of testing, so it's stupid to open schools in kindergarten. Yeah, honestly, I agree with you. I think that's just gonna spread it more.
People here.
And in the freight car, too.
And like, if
Because of the
you look at it
evacuation
one way, I don't think anyone's
Yes.
got any
We've
kind
got a
of
crowd
like
to hide.
vaccination or
Back for
cure
the front of the
or
train and hold there.
treatment. I think right now it's just like recover from it naturally and then pray that you don't get it again, you know? I don't think they should open things back up again until there's some kind of cure or vaccination. Yeah, like, I think June is like when things should be reassessed again. Oh, somebody liked my stream notification on Twitter. Thank you, T-Raw Gaming. If you're watching, I appreciate you. See, what I'd like to do, Neo, is quit my job and do this full time. You see some of the people that like are playing like Valorant and stuff, they have like 165,000 viewers. He's probably making so much money. Like, think about it. If like each sub, right, is $5, just say they're subbing the smallest amount, and even out of that 165,000, if only 1,000 of them sub, that's still a lot of money, and it's per month. That's still pretty good. That's still pretty good, man.
Reactor 1, an emergency schedule is now in effect. Your understanding and cooperation is appreciated.
But I think the problem is like everyone has the same idea, right? Everyone wants to play video games and get paid for it, and it's not hard to set up a streaming computer to do it. So everyone's doing it.
Guess the blade's not so safe.
It's kind of rigged, I think. They get a random key to the game from watching. It's kind of fake numbers. Yeah. I've seen. I know Dr. Disrespect got called out because he said that he had drops enabled in his stream, but somebody like checked the list of whose accounts like actually had drops enabled, and his wasn't one of those accounts, so he kind of got some not nice things said. But I know people who have said like that they've been watching for like days and no key drop yet. So I'm not too sure about it. It looks pretty cool. Like I sat in Summit 1G stream for a little bit just to see that would happen, like when, you know, I had it just like leisurely sitting in the background in case during that downtime I got a key, but I'm not gonna sit there and waste my time.
Guards here, right?
Just wanted to feel home.
What if other reactors were hit as well?
Mikey.
Right now! I wanted the train for Sector 2.
Okay. Hey,
Just
got a
leave me
sec?
alone, all right?
What's up, Biggs?
Have they caught the perpetrators yet?
You're holding up pretty well, huh?
even after what we saw at the station and all over Sector 8.
You see, my
I'm a
daughter
soldier.
now lives in Sector 8,
Wow.
so
My hands are still shaking.
You get used to it.
Something to look forward to. Or
have they
maybe
caught
not.
the perpetrators yet?
Do you think Wu Tai's to blame?
You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so
Valorant has Route 1 access anti-cheat, so they got full control over your PC with that anti-cheat, and as we all know, Riot is in bed with Tencent, and they are not to be trusted whatsoever. Oh damn. Is that serious with their anti-cheat? They can take. I bet you that's like so they can scan your whole computer to see if you have anything of the sort installed. That's kind of whack, but yeah, I think Tencent owns like what, like 80-90% of Riot.
Looks like I won't be getting home tonight.
I'm pretty sure that whole game was made by Tencent and a Chinese company.
I can't wait to set foot on the surface.
To be fair though, oh, excuse me, I think they have like an RPG or some kind of Diablo style game that they're making. I wouldn't hate on seeing
Maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor.
to see what that looks like. That could be cool.
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Quit talking out your ass.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
Shh. Don't antagonize him.
In my humble
Yeah, but with that
opinion,
kind of access, it's always
that
running,
explosion
even
was
when
a
you're not
message.
playing the game. So it's
A
up to
message to the
as long as
bastards
the PC's running.
bleeding our planet dry.
That's kind of sketchy.
Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
Look at that.
That's right. That is the Shinra Creed.
Them's fighting words.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
Yeah, no thank you. I don't want to do anything like that. What did my cousin send me? It's like some kind of doggy video. Watch out later.
I didn't hear anything. You gotta believe me.
No, thank you.
You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass.
I mean, I, in a way, understand like why they feel they need to do it, right? Because they already did a tournament for the game. Like, the game's not even live yet, and they're already running tournaments, so it's probably going to be heavily, like, eyes watch, people playing, money on the line kind of thing. So they probably don't want any kind of messing around.
Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level, atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint shortly.
This here is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history, all that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry, our IDs are impeccable. What'd I tell ya? Have a little faith. Won't be long till we reach the bottom. Relax.
Take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust, the air fills with smog, and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back.
That's true, but tinfoil
That's
hat
what's
on,
always
yeah.
worked for me.
Who is stopping them from selling your
Well, that's
info?
all
And it's
well
a
and
back
good.
door for hackers.
If
No,
you
I
only
totally
offer
agree with you.
yourself. But the folks
They
down
could
there
definitely steal your
don't
info,
have the
sell it.
luxury of choice, you know?
Could definitely hack your system. I don't condone it. I just know that they probably want to really prevent any hacking in the public scene. But is something that aggressive really gonna work? Because look, like every competitive game has hackers. You have people getting caught all the time. Counter-Strike, Overwatch. Like they're all filled with hackers. So I don't think it's gonna really protect them, to be perfectly honest. It's probably like their best attempt at having a machine that does it, but I don't think it will.
Still alive?
Over here! Oh, you guys!
That's great.
Daddy!
Oh, sweetheart.
Glad you're home.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Goodness.
Knew it couldn't be that bad. No way.
Where there's competition, there are always cheaters. It's human
We
nature.
are good.
Yep.
Bombs detonated 1.
I agree, man.
Members lost 0. And one step closer to a brighter future.
I just don't see how
Lower
people
your
think that
voices,
they're
huh?
gonna get away with
People
it.
are listening.
Nail
Now
makes
get
life
some
better
hard
today.
on. You've earned it. Just be ready for the next mission, all
Like, I
right?
get like using trainers in some single player games are fun, like God mode and unlimited ammo and stuff like that. I do that quite
See
often
you
because
At Seventh Heaven.
I
You know,
try to.
where Tifa works. Don't keep her waiting. She'll worry.
I have like so many single player games. My way of finishing them quickly is like throwing a trainer on. And it's fun. I like just like, you know, like in a Dark Souls game, just like not worrying about crafting ingredients or whatever, just crafting whatever I want to make so I don't have to grind materials. Like, I just want to play through the game, have fun, experience the story, the experience, beat it, shelve it, and then on to the next game. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, man?
How about what?
What's the matter, Mikey? Huh? What's the matter, bud? What's the matter?
Everyone gets pissed
What's the matter? So I got probably another 15, 20 minutes on stream until I gotta start getting things ready. As you can hear, Mikey's starting to get a little unhappy. My mom's getting ready for the night, preparing some bottles.
This was the final train of the day. We
Somebody's
apologize for the
hungry.
inconvenience, but please have a safe journey home.
Mama, are you around? He needs his baba. I cheat when I have already done X thing before so I can skip it. Like Grim Dawn, I cheat leveling items on a new character due to lazy to refarm it. Yeah, I get that.
Emergency train services have
Like,
now
let's see, what do
concluded.
I
This was
I
the
use a
final train
trainer
of the day.
on
We
Doom
apologize for the
because I
inconvenience,
just
but
want
please have a
unlimited
safe journey
ammo
home.
and unlimited health, and I just want to blow stuff up and like go wild and crazy, you know. Code Vein, I put on cheats because I just want to beat the game,
Train services have
and
concluded for the
again,
day.
like I
We
just
will
want to
provide an update on
experience the
schedule
story, run
first
through
thing
it,
tomorrow morning. Thank you for your patience. Emergency train
and get that out of
services
the
have now
way.
concluded. This was
And
the
because I
final
still have
train of the
Sekiro
day.
that I need to
We
beat,
apologize
play
for
and
the
beat, and
inconvenience, but please have a safe
you know,
journey
there's
home.
Final Fantasy that need to play and beat, so I'm just trying to get through all my single player content. That's Star Wars Fallen Order or whatever. I still need to play and beat. Let me get his battle bear back.
We will provide an update on the schedule first thing tomorrow morning. Thank you for your patience. Emergency train services have now concluded. This was the final train of the day. We apologize for the inconvenience, but please have a safe journey home. Train services
there we
have
go.
concluded for the day.
Hey.
We will provide
Hey.
an update on the schedule first thing tomorrow morning. Thank you
You
for
like
your
TV?
patience.
Yeah.
Emergency train services have now concluded. This was the final train of the day. We apologize for the inconvenience, but please have a safe journey home.
Okay. Now you need me? Alright.
Train services have concluded.
Now
for
that
the
you're playing
day.
Final Fantasy,
We
you
will
should check
provide an
this
update
out.
on
And
the
if you like
schedule
Legend of
first
Zelda,
thing
you will
tomorrow
really
morning.
enjoy it.
Thank you for your patience. Emergency train services have
Yeah,
now
I can't wait
concluded.
to teach you
This
on
was
battle.
the final train of the day.
Link versus
We
Cloud
apologize
Death
for the
Battle.
inconvenience, but please have a safe journey home.
You should check this out. And if you like Legend of Zelda, you'll really enjoy it. Let's skip to the good part. So it's 3 minutes. Nice. Yeah, I played Breath of the Wild. I didn't beat it again because so much stuff going on.
We will provide an update on the schedule first thing tomorrow
I played a
morning.
little bit of Link's
Thank you for your
Awakening.
patience.
Again,
Emergency train
haven't beat
services
it.
have now concluded.
The thing was,
This
though,
the
like
final train
my
of the
Switch
day.
was my
We
commuting
apologize for the inconvenience, but please
entertainment.
have a
Like
safe
I'd play
journey
my
home.
Switch when I was commuting on the train, but now that like work is essentially on hold, commuting into work for now,
Train
I don't really
services
play it
have
that much because I'm
concluded for the
home.
day.
So why
We
wouldn't
will
I play my
provide an
PC
update on
games,
the
you know?
schedule first thing tomorrow morning. Thank you for your patience.
But alas.
Emergency train services have now
But
concluded.
yeah,
This
the
was
wife
final
is summoning
train of
me,
the day.
Mr. Neo.
We
So I
apologize for
hope
the inconvenience, but please have a safe
they
journey
go into
home.
full details with every character they make fight each other. So it's a funny thing to watch as you learn a few extra things about a character. I'll take a peek at that after I shut down the stream as I'm getting ready
We will provide
to
an
pack
update on the
Mikey up.
schedule first thing tomorrow
But
morning.
I'm gonna
Thank you
sign
for
off
your patience.
for now,
Emergency
Mr.
train
Neo.
services
Help
have
the
now
wifey with
concluded.
Mikey, get him
This
ready
was
for
the
bed,
final
feed
train
him.
of the day. We
You got it
apologize
rigged
for
up?
the inconvenience, but please
Nice.
have a safe journey home.
I gotta help her get stuff ready. But well, it's nice if he holds on to it.
Train services have concluded
Yeah,
for
that'll
the
be great when
day.
he can hold the
We
bottle
will
himself.
provide an update on the schedule
But
first thing
I hope
tomorrow
you
morning.
enjoyed the
Thank you
Kakashi
for your
cosplay.
patience. Emergency train
Um,
services have now concluded.
I
This
hoped
was
it
the
was
final
everything
train
that
of
you
the
dreamed
day.
of, Neo, and
We
more.
apologize for the
I
inconvenience, but
appreciate
please
the
have a safe journey
donation and the points in order to get me into a costume change.
So the Mako reactor's broken?
Just enough fried marsh.
Looking forward to many more streams with you, good bud. I shall see you soon. The cousin was not coming on. Doom didn't come on today, so we didn't get a chance to play Borderlands or anything of that nature. So we played this. Lost Epoch. I don't know what's going to happen with that since I have Final Fantasy as well. It's too funny. So I'll probably bounce between like Last Epoch or Final Fantasy. Which do you think I should focus on, or should I like switch it up like one day one day another when I'm not online? Should get some sleep. Yeah, it's like late for you too, yeah? Yeah, unfortunately, after I dressed up as him for Comic-Con, that was my second year in a row as Kakashi, so I was like, I don't think I'm going to dress up as him again. So I basically like, and you know, the pandemic, it wasn't good to have a lot of hair, so I shaved my head. I was like, I don't need my hair long anymore. And you're only really supposed to wear the contact like, you know, a few times before it like, you know, becomes contaminated. And since I wasn't going to be Kakashi anyway, I was just like, see you later. Same for me, to be honest. Both games are fun. I know it's like hard to decide, and I have like a huge list of Steam games that I need to get through. Like I still haven't finished Pagan Online. I never beat Grim Dawn. I have Hades, like Code Vein, Final Fantasy. What else do I have? What else? What else? What else? The Fallen Order, like so many games. Then Temtem, I have like just waiting. Yep. Temtem, I still have waiting for more content. I have like Wolcen, I kind of like waited a little bit for more content. I'd be happy to play Grim Dawn with you. I got too many builds to play in that game, so yeah, I have. God, I haven't even made it that far at all. Like, I have like a level 20. Like, maybe I have a handful of characters, but I only really played one. One of the pet, like, they're all basically pet builds because that's what I like to play. They're all basically. It's funny because he's got his arm around it. He's almost like he's holding it himself too.
I made him like kind of touch it, so
Yeah.
he's gonna learn to like.
That's funny. Yeah, I didn't make it too far. I only have like level 20 on some of them, but I'm down. The problem is just like balancing all the games, you know, because I'd like to beat Final Fantasy. I'd also like to beat, you know, Code Vein and Fallen Order, but you know the Diablo games are so much fun. And Last Epoch is cool, and Grim Dawn is so cool. But anyway, I digress. I'm gonna save the game here, and then anytime that I know Doom, my cousin, isn't gonna come online, maybe I'll hit you up and see what the deal is. Like, hey, you know, should I play this in stream? What do you think? But for now, I'll be done with PlayStation. We'll see what tomorrow holds. And I appreciate you always coming in and hanging out. Mr. Neo, have a good night. Sleep well. Be safe. Hope all this craziness wears off soon. And I'll catch you next time, buddy. Thanks for hanging, man. See you next time. Bye, guys.